Azrael and Sasku are going to do it live right here, and we will have him roll right on top of the Sunless Citadel screen.
So, Sasku going first. He got 9. He gets a 9 warrior point. Ooh, to
So,
6.
did you each roll on the dice?
He rolled a 6 and I rolled a 6, but he has no con.
Oh.
So now he's sleeping on the floor.
I was within +2.
And then just a quick thing for our viewers that are watching now. Hey, YouTube, stop trying to say who's bigger in this. Hey, can't tell that they're uncle and nephew there, can you? Anyways, so for our viewers that are watching on YouTube later on tonight or the next week or forward, or our viewers that are currently watching us right now here on Twitch, is that we're a unique group. My producer, Erebus, kind of pointed this out to me last week when we had some sound issues, and hopefully we're fine with sound issues this week so far. Oh, okay. So, well, that's...
the recap, so I apologize.
Okay.
But I'm not hearing any echoes, so...
Okay, perfect. So hopefully we at least captured the recap then on the recording, but we'll see. Needless to say, because we've had some technical difficulties...
I'm pretty sure we missed the recap, so if someone wants to do it in 1 minute, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, then we'll do that in a second here. But because of that issue with our sound, we're unique. We actually have players live at the table with Zazriel and Sasku, and then the rest of the gang are sitting in their living rooms or wherever at their homes. And we have players that are here in Minneapolis as well as out in Seattle. And then and we do the same thing with our Saturday group, but usually it's maybe 1 or 2 players that we'll use Google Hangouts, and then everybody else is live. Anybody here is in Minneapolis should be at the table. No excuses. And so just want to let you know that's the case. So Dar, just because we missed that recap and I gave you a 20 inspiration die, can you go ahead and do that recap again just so we have it? Perfect. All right. So, as I said, you've ported up some gear that you wanted to bring back when you leave the Citadel here, and that's with Urki and Meepo guarding the mule Lucky, and Valiant now has also come down the vines to join the group. So, what do you guys do now? You've done your short rest as well, so short rest has been done, and you've regained hit points and replenished key points or inspiration dice and so on. So Perfect. Thanks.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, but you're coming in with a little echo.
You're at 39.
Speak up.
39 hit points.
Sasku,
Oh,
Elle's
what?
asking you something.
I couldn't hear.
Asking if, I'm wondering, so we have a lot of rope to carry. Is that something you're comfortable with carrying? I'm not sure how much farther down we have to go to find this wizard.
Fine, I'll carry after it and ask Dar if he wants to carry the other half.
No one cares, you little dwarf. You move slow anyways.
Erebus, I don't know if maybe if you would be willing to climb back up, because I don't want to do that trip ever again, except for relief. Maybe you could jam the doors shut up there to keep Bebo and Erky safe. Would that be something you can do? Sure.
Yeah, you guys have actually already. I think you guys actually did that before when you guys were resting in there for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Okay,
yeah.
excellent. All right, so I think
We lost you.
How
Al.
how about now?
Muted.
Can you hear now?
Okay. Try. I'm sorry. I didn't hear you, Al.
Okay. Go ahead, repeat yourself.
Now Al's on mute. Everybody's. Looks like everybody went on mute.
Super annoying.
Okay, I can hear you, but everybody else is on mute. Okay.
So I think we should go and see. I think we checked one path and saw that it looked incredibly dangerous. So we've got another path we can try at this point. Yes.
Yep.
Well, let's
All right.
start.
Okay, so I'm assuming you guys are going to go back through the goblin little workshop area, and then go back to that one little 10-foot area and where the doors were, where you closed and decided to come back and make a short rest. Correct?
Yep.
All right, perfect. So, I'm assuming you'll open the doors there, and as I said, it opens up. Just briefly, what you can see, and I'm assuming that Erebus will probably go and sneak and peek around the corner here. As I said, there's a door on the north wall. So when you open this door on the east, there's a door immediately about 10 feet away from you on this north wall. And in this room, that it opens up into this very large chamber. So it's about 20 feet across. However, the room goes probably about, say, 80, maybe 100 feet in length. And about 25 feet from this door, it seems to open up also both sides of this room. The room itself is once again this fungus that hangs from the ceiling and the walls, and it grows in clumps on this flagstone floor. So there's a light illumination here of all this fungus again, and you see these carvings of stone on the stone walls that aren't covered with the fungus. The carvings depict dragons in various stages of raining fire down on terrified people. The soil and compost cover half the chamber's floor, which allows a variety of feeble plants to grow. A bench containing simple gardening and implements stand along the west wall here. So that is kind of what you see. So it's this large chamber. And actually I can show you what it looks like.
That'd be excellent.
Here. So the group is really right here at this this doorway here. So if you guys are watching on Twitch, you can see this. But so it opens almost like a cross. This room is in the sense of, if you kind of picture that, if you're not watching on Twitch and just listening, this room is almost like a cross. You have, like I said, about 20 feet in this space, and then it opens up, and then it goes further down, and there's a door far to the south. Where you're positioned right now, Erebus, you can't make out what might be further down that east, well, really either the east or the west parts of that cross.
So that was really loud. So I can't tell if those alcoves, what look like alcoves, might actually be hallways either. They might continue.
Yes, you're not. Yeah, you're not sure at your position. I'm just giving you like the peek around view. You know, you're scooping your head around.
All right. Well, why don't I? I'll go in and I'll stick to the right. It's okay. The anger god upstairs wants to be his attention. So I'll stick to the right wall and curve around that first corner and just see what's to the right there.
Okay. So yeah. So there will actually over to the east wall. There's actually another door there as well. So another door. But there's nothing else in this room other than, like I said, like the fungus. There's this bench. Some farming tools, and then you have the 3 doors. So one on the north wall, one on the south wall, and then one in this alcove of the cross for the T on that east wall. Nothing's on the west wall though.
Okay. So I will. I'll send a message back to. I think it's Thorne's been helping me check doors.
Yes.
And I'll just message back door.
I'm
gonna help you, brother.
All right.
No less.
So which doors are you gonna go to first?
I think to the east, because that's the shortest, or the closest and most hidden. So that's where I am anyway. I'll come back so that he can see me when he pops out the door.
Okay.
Wave him over to the alcove.
Erebus?
Yeah.
Go ahead then and give me an advantage roll there, Erebus.
For perception or?
Yeah, so perception as you're trying to check the door, see if it's locked or trapped.
Wow, let's hope the rest of the day's not like this. 11.
All right, so you know it's not locked, but you're not sure if it's trapped or not.
It's not locked. Okay, so we'll both back up, and I'll use my mage hand from 30 feet away to open the door.
Okay, perfect. This down here. So it opens up into this chamber. I'll give you a description here as this one.
Any baddies in it?
So once again, when you open this chamber here, there's growing, glowing fungus, hit the stone walls and the ceiling, as well as caps of toadstools and mushrooms, and puffballs, and there's a humid air that reeks, with rot when you open this door here, and in here is you see several in here. There's there's actually you see 3 goblins And so give me a stealth roll here. The 3 goblins seem to be just like farming in here.
That's a little better. 18.
All right, yeah. So they don't seem to pay no mind to you. They just seem to be, plucking some mushrooms and putting them in their sacks and not really looking up at you here.
And so I'm gonna close the door gently.
Okay.
I'll try to be a team player here and get is Thorn right with me then?
Yeah, Thorn's right there next to you there.
All right, so I'll hold up 3 fingers. Hopefully, like the English, not the British. And
I'll message back to the group that your message to me.
Okay.
And do you have a missile weapon that I can see?
You note that Thorn's pretty much just been throwing daggers.
Okay.
He's at range.
I'll do a message I'll message Zazriel. Goblins, come fight.
Alright.
Okay, so I'm gonna be. If Zazriel goes, I'm gonna be like. Sneak
So
behind.
Zaz, what do you do?
I go up there and get ready to shoot my bow.
Alright.
Then you see Sasku's right behind you.
Alright, so does
Ready
the
to
rest of
throw
the
it
group
down?
head on down with Zazriel there?
I'm ready to
I'm
throw
assuming.
my throwing knife.
Okay.
It depends. Did Zazriel tell us that she was doing?
Zazriel, do you mention it to anybody?
If she just wanders around silently.
As I walk by, I say, come kill some goblins, I guess.
But I'm already following you, like, because if you go, I'm going, like.
Alright, so the group heads on down there then, where these goblins are.
Be slow, be behind me a little bit. Be 15 feet behind me.
Nope. 5 feet right behind him. I'm not listening to.
Alright.
Okay, stupid monk.
Alright, so you guys
Who's
head
the
on.
stupid one?
Alright, you guys head on down.
Correct.
Never met an impatient monk before, but
So what do you do?
guess life is short for you.
All right, so I'm gonna have my bow out.
Okay.
Hopefully, arrange another person or 2 to be ready when we open the door. I can't control them, obviously, but
I'm ready to shoot too.
I'm ready to
They're right
throw.
within 5 feet.
Alright, so Zazriel, Sasku, Erebus, all are ready to throw weapon or shoot or throw. Elle, are you doing the same? Thorn, I'm assuming, are you doing the same? Having a dagger ready? Elle, are you having your bow ready?
Actually, she's got her shield out and nothing else in her other hand.
Okay, perfect. And Dar, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll have a javelin in my one hand and my offhand will be holding my great axe.
Alright, and then Valian?
He'll just stand off to the side and not be in the way.
Alright, perfect. Alright, so
I'll be right beside Doc.
you open the door and so I'll go ahead and I'll do it in the order I want. So you guys will have a surprise here. Erebus, you'll be up first.
all right, cool. All right, so I'll take my shot. All right, 23.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Yeah, I assume. All right, pretty terrible rolls though. 8 to 3, 11 points.
Oh yeah, that one goes and just falls right on down. It barely gets probably a whimper out of him as he goes down. Zazriel.
Are they two within 5 feet?
Yeah, they would be next to each other.
Alright, I'm shooting both of them. As long as my orange one hits. Yeah. 21.
Yes, that hits.
For 9 points on that one.
Yeah, he falls down.
And then 21 on the other one.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 10 points of damage.
And he goes down. So all 3 goblins go down. Blop, blop, blop.
No more?
No more, that's all.
Told you guys you could come along if you wanted to. Didn't have to.
The guy with the fastest steps.
Well, that was
Come on,
rather
I should've been
uninspiring.
But who I'm fastest.
Okay. You don't need to debate. The Dungeon Master Bilbo put the order he wanted. Alright. Alright, so what do you do?
All right, so can you slide the camera over? What else is in this room?
Slide the camera over.
We'll just put. Does this room have any exits or?
No. There are no exits in this room.
All right, so let's move back to the what is it? The north then? Is that north?
Yep. So you go to the north
Hey,
door.
you know, if those goblins were in here looking for something, maybe we should spend a moment and look and see what they might have been looking for.
If you want to do that on your own time, dwarf, you can. I don't care for dungeons, so if that's what you want to do, you can. But I'm pushing on to find these, hopefully, humans that we're looking for. But I don't have any interest in scaling these ruins.
Alright.
If something was meant to be found, something would have been found a long time ago.
Miss Hoity Toity has spoken.
Yes, I don't know you, naked dwarf. You
not
you got into bed with a bunch of goblins. Woke up.
Are you blind as well?
Sounds like a drunken dwarven knight waking up in a goblin stronghold.
I'm not drunk either. What is your
You said you were drugs, but if you want to look at the landscape, you can.
I look at Erebus. Do you always take the special needs children with you?
I watched your tongue there.
Yeah.
I just look.
Let's watch that type of comment too. All right.
I'll go to the other door with
So
unless somebody jumps the gun, I'm going to position people against the wall, to the left and the right, against the north wall.
Okay.
And then we'll Thorn and I will check for traps again.
All right, perfect. Go ahead and roll. So Dar, I'm just gonna ask you, Dar or Valian, or L, are any of you guys gonna go check out the goblin area, or are you gonna stay with the group?
I'll ask Dora to come check it out with me.
Yeah, we'll go look together. As long as I'm not going.
I could use someone strong to guard me, and Valian will go ahead and do a see invisibility and a detect magic.
Okay. All right, so there's no magic, no one's invisible in there. And then Erebus, go ahead and give me a roll for at advantage searching.
11.
That's beautiful.
Oh wait, 12. Sorry, 12.
Okay, so same thing. You know it's not locked, but you have no clue if it's trapped or not.
All right. So once again, I'll shove. I'll wait for Valian and Dar to get back. There's no reason to split the group.
Okay. All right. So you wait for them. In there, all you're gonna find is these burlap sacks that the three goblins had, and in there is just like mushrooms and fungus that they seem to be collecting in these burlap sacks that are hung around them. They have no weapons, and there's no treasure or loot at all in here.
So being that I'm a dwarf here and used to underground and all that, do I recognize these mushrooms and things? Are they food? Are they poison? Anything like that I might know about them?
You can make a knowledge nature roll.
Valian actually has a herbalist kit too, and has a background for that kind of thing, so he's gonna start picking around at them too.
I got no clue. So, what do you think?
Valian, absolutely. Since you would know that if you take some of this stuff that you could possibly make something with it. You're not quite sure what the fungus is being used for at all. But yeah, I mean, if you take some of the mushrooms, you can give me a knowledge nature check as well.
Only a 12.
Okay, but it's good enough to know that the mushrooms aren't poison.
If I see him doing that, I'll help him.
You know, you're at that door. They're down there. So you're the one that didn't want to search the room.
So Bill, could I look at this? So Bill, could I look at this with a survival check to know if it's true or not? That's what survival's all about.
Not in this case. No, this is purely nature here.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. So Valian, so you know that the mushrooms you could use. You might be able to use the fungus if you can figure out what it's for, but you just don't know. And then other stuff in here. I mean, you could use maybe for some herbalism to make you, maybe make a healing salve or something down the line.
Sounds good. I'll convey some of that to Dar and Dwarven.
Okay. So you plan to take a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. He will actually take a couple minutes to stop and poke around at the plants and everything.
Yep. So yeah, just write down that you took some mushrooms and fungi from this Sunless Citadel, and that way we can come back to that later on if you make stuff later on. All right, so they come back, rejoin the rest of the group as they're going to open the door to the north.
Smelling of compost.
Did you fondle the elf's dick there, Dar?
Okay, I'm gonna be right on the right side of the door.
I didn't know elves and dwarves got along like that.
Wow.
Man.
I don't know where you got this coming from, lady, but somebody must have hit you real hard in the head sometime. Either that or you just ain't used to getting any. I mean, I can show you what it's like to get a little dwarf dick, but I don't know. I might not enjoy it.
I don't like hairy, drooly, bearded men with beer coming down their breath.
Alright.
Yeah, that wouldn't be cruel. That would be something else.
You keep fantasizing about that.
So, Erebus, are you going to open the door while they're having this conversation?
Yeah, but I'm right on the right side, ready to throw
Man,
it
I
back.
didn't start it. You're the one that keeps focusing on my...
Okay, perfect. Alright, so Erebus opens the door.
I'm ready to
It almost looks identical to the room that you're currently in. The wall on the west, however, there is no part of the T. However, on the side of the east there's a door far down to the north. However, in this room...
Oh, great. I was about to aggro him. Throw the dagger into this room.
There are two bugbears, and they both have size, and they have these black robes on, and they seem to be in here farming. They seem to be tending here to the grounds in here.
All right.
Elves get elven as they kill them.
Are they within 60 feet?
2, 1. Turn
So
in
I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative.
Hey, what's that over there? Oh, that's all right. Let's roll silence.
I'm actually +8 now.
No, you aren't.
I took the alert feat.
No, you didn't. I know, you're lying. I
So,
still beat you if you were +8.
alright, so, this is how it's gonna be today. Alright.
Yeah, he has to sleep on the floor on Friday and Saturday.
Alright. Alright, anybody above a 20?
Hell no.
Alright, 16
It's
to
18.
20.
16.
Okay, so
60.
16 for Dar, Saskia is
Stop.
an 18.
Yep. Then Erebus is gonna come out with a 22.
11 to 15.
Sheesh, people are low.
Wow, you guys are that slow? 6 to 10.
6.
I'm a 7.
Okay, so Azrael is 8.
Two thieves.
Erebus is 7. Thorn is a 6. What is L?
I guess we could just shoot him before Thorn can talk us out of it.
Sorry, what are you, L?
Dan, he's having some computer trouble right now.
Just hold up your fingers, Al. Hold up your fingers.
It's like 7 to me.
7?
Maybe 8, 7.
7.
Yep.
Alright, so.
Behind Erebus.
Behind Erebus. And then Valiant.
What? Sorry, he was a 12.
Oh, 12. Alright.
Crushing
So,
people's dreams.
crushing dreams. What was.
What's Azrael at?
8. Okay. Alright, perfect.
Yeah.
Alright, good. Alright, so. With that, Saskia, you are up first.
So how far are they away?
From you currently. approximately, they're about 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, probably about 70, 80 feet from you right now.
So how much would I have to move forward? Like
50.
Yeah.
40.
How much would I have to move forward for me to be able to throw when I'm big? Oh, and rat surprise?
You know, you are not at surprise. Those two were bickering back and forth. They're aware once you open the door.
40 feet of movement.
So I'm gonna move. So they're like 80 feet away?
Yeah.
I'll move 40 feet in and then throw one of my daggers at disadvantage.
Okay, perfect.
Now.
Yeah, so you get about here.
Okay. Is 12 gonna hit?
Hold on, let me just.
No, doubtful. Highly doubtful.
What now?
12 hit him?
12. No, a 12 misses, buddy. The dagger just goes flying off of here as you run into the room. Alright, Dar, you are up.
Okay, so let's see. And how far away am I?
The same thing. You're probably about 80 feet away from them.
All right. Well, I will simply grab my. I will grab my weapons as they are, and I will move forward using both my move action and my regular action, just taking basically a double move, which is 50 feet.
Okay, so 50 feet. Okay, perfect.
I'll come running, jogging up towards them.
Don't crumble.
Alright, so yeah, I got you there. Alright, Valian, you're up. Valian.
Hello, boys.
Alright, so I'm down the chute there, I see. Yeah. Is there any way I can basically get along the leftern wall and shoot straight down the side with my longbow at that one there?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll try that. Just try to shoot straight down the line there with my longbow. Let's give that a try. I rolled an 8. That only turns into 11, so I'm guessing I'll miss.
That's gonna miss. So.
Yeah, I figured as much. Alright, that's it for me.
Alright, perfect. And then, Zaz, Zuriel, you are up. The little man was supposed to go to Target, and he hasn't. And he's upset.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the one that... Oh, you didn't even hit, so no one's been hit.
No one's been hit.
Cast on the left one.
Okay. Are you going to come into the room?
Barely. I'll go to that hallway corridor. I'll line up with, what's his name?
Right here?
Street, go street. 10 more feet.
Alright.
Shoot at the one on the left then.
Okay. So Azrael steps in,
20.
shoots, hits.
For 9 points damage.
9 points. Alright. And that's the one on your side or the opposite side?
Opposite side.
Alright, so 9 points. Alright.
Hit the one on the left.
Alright. Erebus, you are up.
Alright, we rolled for crap and still beat them, huh? That's good.
Yes.
Alright, so I'll move in behind Zaz. I'm going to try to use my cunning action to hide behind him. So let's do a stealth roll here. Alright, 21 on stealth.
Yep, no problem.
And I'm going to shoot the same one that he just shot.
Which one?
The same one that he shot. At 22 AC, I assume that hits?
Yes.
Alright, cool. And that is a huge hit. 19 points.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Jeez. That probably kills him.
It's almost max damage for me.
Yeah. He yells out. He doesn't die. I mean, he's bleeding. I mean, you just shoot him right through the chest. The arrow's just sticking through him. And yells out and just pain. And it buckles to a knee, but he doesn't falter. He doesn't fall.
All right. Well, I did what I can. And is that the end of my move? Is that 30 roughly?
No, because you could probably move another 10 feet if you want.
Could I make it into that alcove then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'll just go right inside. Perfect.
All right, perfect. All right, Thorn, you are up.
I look at the one that's not damaged so far, and I cast the vicious mockery on him.
Okay. What's the range on that?
60. So get me within 60.
Within 60 range. Yeah, so if you step in the room, you can definitely get him.
If this kills him, I'm gonna cry.
Alright, let me roll a save. Wow, he makes it at 19.
That's bullshit. I didn't even get to tell him that he smelled like old cabbage.
That's a compliment in Bugbear, so that wouldn't have worked.
I gave him inspiration.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm sorry, actually, Elle, I missed you.
Dan, we're still not hearing you.
We're still not hearing you, Elle.
You should probably disco and come back.
Yeah, that seemed to work last time. So, for our viewers, while we're waiting for Elle to come back, check us out on Saturday afternoon here. All right, Elle, you're back.
So I'm going to hit the one that. Am I within 60 feet of the bugbear that Erebus shot?
Yeah, once you step in the room, absolutely.
So she'll move into the room and she'll do. Come on, my computer is loving all of this response. Sacred Flame, so it's a DC 13.
DC 13. All right.
Yep.
He misses it. Wow.
Both?
All right.
Don't both?
Well, he takes 5 points of radiant damage then.
All right. And he goes down.
Nice job.
All right. Anybody speak bear? All right. And then this one goes charging up, and it's like, intruders! And goblin noise. No intruders. And he swings down on Dar there.
We're your friends.
He doesn't do too good. But he is going to miss with his... Hold on, I want to make sure he only gets one attack. You may get two. 1 second, sorry about this. Might not, but you might only have one.
Oh, but I'm not going to say anything about that because I don't want to argue.
I'm not like the guy that you guys just fought last week.
He deserves to.
He's a lot less tough. His head is less tough.
No, yeah, just the one swing. So he misses as he goes running up on Dar there. So it's a new round. Saskia, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna move up to the bugbear. I have my short sword always out, basically. So, first, swords.
Alright.
Miss.
Alright.
Oh, Sasku, I need you to be hot on the dice.
Punch, is a 19 gonna hit?
Yes.
For, 5 points, and then he's going to use one of his key points, so now he's down to 3, so to do his second punch. And is 17 gonna hit?
Yes.
For 5 more points.
Alright. Alright, so Saskia just chops him a couple times there. Alright, Dar, you are up.
Alright. So this thing runs up, it swings at my legs with this scythe. As it does so, I'm going to literally jump over it like it's a jump rope. And while I'm in the air, I'm going to come back down using my weight to help with my axe as I try to cleave down on its head.
Alright.
And a 19 on the dice should hit.
Oh, yes.
And an 8 plus, what is my, plus 3, so 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage to it.
Wow, very nice. Yeah, he's screaming. Ah! I need help! In Goblinoid, I need help!
And then I will move,
Stay here.
I'm going to try to move around it so that I am on the opposite, so I'm like, from the picture, so that I'm behind it. I'm gonna kind of dodge between him and Sass going around behind it so that I can't run away from it.
Sass keeps telling you to stay here. You're gonna just go ahead and move?
No, I'll do what I need to do.
No, trust me, I can protect you if you stay there.
I moved.
Alright, Valiant, you are up.
Yep, perfect.
I can still do it. Yay.
All right. So just try to shoot the one that's alive right there.
Alright.
Hopefully. 14 total.
14, I think, is just going. Yeah, you end up. You hit him, but it doesn't seem that underneath the ropes it seems to chank off of some armor. It doesn't penetrate.
Alright, sounds good. That's it for me. I'll stay there.
Alright, Zazriel, you are up.
There's the wizard old man's name, right? That's what you've been hearing, right?
Somebody's at my door. Excuse me, guys.
The leader of the goblins, the hobgoblin leader, Belix is the name.
We're guests of Belix. I don't think he's going to be happy when you're treating his guests like this. I suggest you lay your weapons down or else you're going to die.
And you say this in combat,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, it doesn't seem to. Looks at you strange, but it doesn't.
Put my hunting mark on him and I want to. I'm just going to kill. Try to kill. 22.
Yeah, that is.
Or 11 points of damage.
11. And he goes down.
It goes straight through his skull. I mostly did most of the
I
damage.
doubt they had any information anyways. They're just farmers.
Yeah, so he falls down to the ground. So.
Still taking my kills, getting people.
Where are the exits from the room?
So there's one actually right next to you on the east little alcove that you stepped into.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is another one on the far north wall.
Either of the doors open?
No, both of them are currently closed.
You're hearing any noise coming from any of them because of him saying goblin help intruders?
Not yet.
Can I make a perception check?
Go ahead.
My sister?
I'm gonna switch.
Not on perception.
I want to do it.
I'm gonna switch to swords and move to the door right next to me and try to wave Dar over to me to the opposite side of the door.
16.
And I got your back.
You don't hear anything coming from either right now, currently, through either of the doors.
Investigation or survival for like foot traffic. Which one's more popular? Right, straight, left, or right?
Go ahead and make a roll.
Investigation or survival?
Investigation here. Oh no, survival. You're looking for tracks.
21.
Okay. I'll get back to you in a second. It's going to take some time. Alright, so Dar and Erebus and Thorn are over at the other door.
We're at the east door, flanking against the wall, ready for action. We'll be listening, I guess. If some time passes, we'll listen. But
Listen to shit out of this.
right.
Yep, I will be right next to Door and Erebus.
Well, I'm gonna signal anyone else to go to the north door. We don't know which way they're coming from, so I'll point over to that door.
But I'm going to be in between two people.
So it seems like most of the traffic in here seems to go north-south. That seems to be the majority of the prints, the footprints
Do you see any like human traffic to like the right? I mean to the east more. To the east here,
Sorry, guys.
there is a little traffic, but it's not as heavy, and you can't really tell in the sense of recent. It's just not as heavy tracks compared to the north-south. I say we would go west, maybe. Screw the north-south. East. No, west. West is that way. West is there's nothing there. Oh, it's just a wall. Just a wall. Oh.
I'm probably going north-south. Like, we want to rid this place of goblin. Well, a lot of the goblins.
Let's check the east. Go away first, and then go down. Everybody down with that?
No.
Has anyone moved to the north door?
No.
I'm out there.
You're going there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So actually, Saskatoon goes to the north door.
What is this? What is this area where I'm sorry, I had the town home association at my door. What is the Sunless Citadel thing that you got covered up? Is that a wall?
Yeah, it's nothing there yet.
It's just a wall. That's all. It's just a wall.
Okay.
Can you position the figures where we are, Bill, so I have some sense of what the pieces are? No, that white was too bright. That's why that's there.
Oh, that's why. I'll just move it. It's just a wall. That's more or less.
Okay.
That's all. I'll just put this here. It's not a big deal. It's just a wall. Alright, so check this east door and then go down to the north.
Can you position us where we are?
Yeah, I can do that. Sorry.
And where are we at in time? How much time has passed since the screaming?
Probably a couple rounds.
Oh, not much time at all.
No, I'm assuming, yeah,
No, that's fine. Yeah, it's good.
Guarding the door with his sword.
Dar's there. Thorn is with you.
All right, so I'm gonna actually, who's the strongest? Saspu and Dar?
Zazriel. Dar is, I would say Dar is just probably the strongest out of them, I guess.
Okay, well,
Sasku and Dar probably is too strong.
I'll take Sasku, Dar, myself, and Zazriel. I'll wave them over to the first bugbear. We're gonna pick it up, one limb each, and we're gonna drag it out that door where we came through. And we're gonna do the same to the other one.
And as we do that, I'm gonna check this.
Okay, so you guys gonna do that now?
Unless someone objects, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna check to see if they have anything special, so you don't get rid of the good things.
Alright, so Dar and
The four strongest people, and I don't want dragging tracks. I want us to lift it in the air if we can.
So Saskia, you're gonna come down. What are you doing?
Can I make a perception check to see if I see that if they have any loot on them that's worth taking?
Oh, okay. So when you come back, yeah.
Perception. Is 12 enough?
Well, you don't know now, do you? No. One of the we'll say the bugbear you are searching as you guys are. He has a flask with this light blue liquid in it. And then just as you guys are kind of about to move the bodies, the door to the east actually opens up.
Okay, and as that happens, I drop the body.
And coming out the room are three skeletons. And they have
You're funny.
one has a shovel and two of them have rakes.
Yeah, you're very funny.
And
You're very funny.
and they are actually coming towards you guys. So I'm gonna keep the same initiative, just in the sense that you guys have been,
pretty close on anyways. So with that, Saskia, you are up. So the door
I'll
opens.
probably just drops instantly.
Skeleton
Pull the
with a
sword
shovel.
as I'm running at him, and then stab. I'm gonna attempt to stab one
So you're
first.
running over there.
He goes like sprints. First sword is 14 gonna hit.
14
Should hit.
should hit, maybe hit, maybe not.
I've actually looked at.
What you looked at skeletons? You know skeletons armor class?
Yeah, it's 13.
No, it's not. But don't try to memorize stats. All right, but you actually hit.
Okay, I did hit though. So, and I'm gonna do 7 points with the sword, then for fist. Is a 12. It's a 13 gonna hit
Yes, 13 hit.
for 7 more points with the fist.
All right, so he hits it with the sword, cracks off some bone, hits it, a rib comes off, flying off the
Does it not
skeleton.
die?
It does not die. No.
Am I mad and not? I'm like, do I want to use skeletons? Wait, I'm thinking. Do I want to use a key point to beat the mess out of these things?
All right, think fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna just use a key point.
All right, so that's our second key point.
Ooh, max damage. It's gonna hit. I rolled a 12 on the die. Max damage, so 8 points.
All right. It's still up. Maybe crack some more ribs off.
I'm like, these things are tough.
All right, Dar, you are up.
I just smashed them.
All right. Dar will charge past, I believe that's probably Erebus standing next to me, at the skeleton that's there
Okay.
in front of us, and I'm going to, he comes charging forward and then starts to swing his axe and kind of turns his axe at an angle so that it's getting more of a broadside to it as he swings at this thing, but he's going to try and knock out its shin bones.
Okay.
And 17 on the die, and plus 3 is 14 points of damage.
Okay, and it shatters into bones here and just goes down.
There we go, toothpicks for later.
All right, anything else?
If I can continue moving forward 5 feet, I'll try to block the doorway so nothing else can get at the rest of the party members.
All right, yes you can.
Thank God you're short.
All right.
Yes.
Valiant, you're up.
So he's in front of me?
We got skeletons coming out there. Are they coming out a door or what?
Yeah, they're coming out the door on the east wall there. Actually, I can just go there.
Have you ever played Pin and Tail on the Dwarf?
I will launch 3 magic missiles at the next one in line then.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
How many points, Lane?
10 points.
10 points. Got it. All right, very nice. All right, with that, Zazriel, you are up.
Yeah.
Just mark the first one and I shoot twice.
Well, the second one. There.
That's a 23 hit.
Of course.
Yes.
Or 12 points of damage.
All right, so yep, you crack off. Bones start flying, but it's still up.
14 hits, right?
Yes.
Or only 4 points of damage.
But that's good enough to take it down.
No, that's on a different one.
Oh, on the one behind? Okay, sorry. All right, got it. Nice.
So I know how much I need to take one of that one.
All right, with that, Erebus, you are out.
Or L, because Erebus might have gone to the bathroom.
All right, so let's go with L.
L's gonna do the Sacred Flame again, so DC 13.
DC 13. Makes the save this time.
Doesn't take any damage then.
It's like, what was that?
Erebus, you're up.
All right, so I'll draw my offhand weapon, move up, swing at the first one.
You have to move to the side of the door like me.
All right, so we're clogging that up. All right, there we go. It's fine. 18.
18 hits.
18 points.
Crackle, pop, snap. The head goes off, the body falls down to the ground there.
Step into the door.
All right.
Offhand attack.
And then you better move out. Like.
14.
That hits.
4 points.
Got it.
Guys, sorry, but I'll be using my feet.
And move back out.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Actually, let me think about that for a minute. Sorry, Bill. Good catch. Is there anything else in the room, quick?
No, it actually looks once again almost like the room that you were just in, where there's fungus and stuff like this. However, in this room, it seems like part of it's been like scorched. Like part of this room, the plants and stuff have been burnt.
Okay, I don't know. That's okay. You know what? I'm not checking that much. I just want to see if anything's moving. So I'll shift around behind it.
Okay. Got it. All right, Thorn, you are up.
I would like to move within range, or dagger range.
All right. You can just basically go right to over the doorway.
Sure. And I'm gonna hit it with my best shot. I'm gonna fire away. Oh, for Christ! Oh, wait, that's not bad. 19 on the die.
Oh, that hits.
Yes. Let's see if this four-sider can do some damage. Boom! What is that? What is that number? 6 points of damage. Oh.
Very nice. All right. Part of a rib cracks off of it.
Now, which one is it gonna go after?
All right, so now it's turn.
Who's it gonna go after, though?
Well, it's gonna go after the one that's behind him. So it turns around and is gonna swing there for Erebus with its rake. Oh, a crit!
Whoa!
Oh, that's bullshit!
It hits you in your left arm with this rake.
Hopefully no exploders.
No exploding dice. But hits Erebus, just stabs, puts this whole rake right into your left arm, claws you there, and for 7 points of damage.
Alright.
A nasty rake.
Yeah, apparently. Wow.
Jeez.
I want that rake after this battle.
Alright, with that, Sasku, you are up.
Moving into the room. Sword.
What'd you roll? Did you fumble? Okay, that's a fumble. Alright, so what happens with your fumble? What do you do?
He just nails one as then they come charging down. As he steps into the room, he tries to do this spiral sword, then punch. But then he stubs it on a rock, and then the sword just like misses completely. And
You're not gonna hit. No.
Yeah, but it won't hit Erebus.
Okay.
Yeah, but it just goes flying. Like I still hold on to it barely, but it almost flies out of my hand.
Alright.
So all that for nothing.
All that for nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing even happened to you. Meanwhile, I got Arthur dying, almost going to the ground.
Alright, Dar.
Petty.
You was a fumble. You're petty.
It was a good description. I thought he did a good job.
You get more experience and you make things happen to you, like throw your weapon or fall to the ground. That's just for future.
Yeah.
Good description, you'll get experience for that, but it'd be even better if you make something.
Like I fall into the ground a lot.
Alright, Dar, you are up. You're on mute, Dar.
And I real like those.
Where is our monk that fell on the floor?
He didn't fall on the floor. He was just swinging around in circles, doing twirls.
But he's in front of me, towards next to this thing.
Yeah, he moved next. He moved to the side of it to be next to Erebus.
Okay. I will move into the room, deftly dodging the flailing of the monk's short swords, and move off so that I am slightly to the other side of the skeleton.
Sure.
And again, I will try to take another swing at him and see if I can knock a few bones off of him.
Okay.
9 plus 5 is 14.
That hits.
Alright, and 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage with my axe.
Max damage.
Nice. However, it's still standing. As you hit it, you crack off, part of its rib and a hip bone falls off of it, but it's still standing. With that valley, you're up.
I'll step in the doorway and try to shoot the thing.
Okay. No problem.
I am ready. I rolled a 9. What's that?
So let's see if your shot got any better.
Oh no, it got far worse.
And then he bullseyes it.
Alright, so you miss?
Yeah, I got a 6 total.
Ooh. Yeah. Just comes in and just shoots an arrow past everybody, hits the other side of the wall, breaks the arrow. Alright, Zazriel, you are up.
I step over 5 feet and shoot in the hallway.
Might be at these.
Couldn't even hear you, Billy.
Yeah, you gotta quiet, louder. I told him that.
18.
18
That's
hits.
hitting.
Or 11 points of damage.
Alright, and it falls down to the ground.
Movement of 25.
To the north? Alright, so he goes running towards the north door. Alright, so, with that, in a sense, Erebus, what are you doing? You're on mute.
Yep. Is there anything else in this room? Any other obvious doors? You said the fungus was burned.
Yeah, so it seems like in this room here, a lot of the fungus and the mushrooms of plant life in here, a lot of it seems scorched, like burnt recently.
Okay.
Some branches laying about.
Are the skeletons burnt as well?
It looks like possibly like the skeletons might have been in here, basically retooling redoing the groundwork here in here, trying to clean up.
Okay. If people will go for it, I'm going to try to move the bugbear again.
Okay, so you go back to say, hey, let's move the bugbear.
I'll try. We'll see what people want to do.
All right, sure. So with that, L, what are you doing?
L is going to post up at that corner between the north and the west arm of that little intersection.
That's really not an intersection here. It's a wall.
Oh, it's just a wall along the west?
Yep.
Oh, perfect. Then she'll just go north.
Okay, so you're going to head north with backing up Zazriel?
Yep.
All right, got it. All right, Thorn, what are you doing?
I go up to Dar and I have 2 more flasks of Dwarven Ale. I hand it over to him so we can share a couple drinks.
All right, perfect.
Killing creatures is thirsty work. You're becoming fast my best friend. What's wrong with that weird-looking elf lady?
Yeah, booze isn't going to drink itself.
All right,
Amen.
I'm gonna follow Zazel to the north door.
Okay.
Sasku, I need your help.
All right. Erebus says when you're walking by, you need your help.
Okay, actually I stopped then. If he says that to me, and I'll help. I'll ask you, what do you need help with?
Drag the bugbear into the room.
You want to drag, like initially, like I said, drag the bugbear.
So this is the first bugbear that we're
Yes.
Well, both of
look
them,
at the
sure.
second one yet.
Alright.
So we'll
You guys are drawing. You don't have to roll no dice. You two are gonna drag the bugbear.
Well, we're gonna try to get Dar. I don't know if he already committed to something else, but we'll try to...
Dar and Thorn seem to be drinking in the other room right now.
And Dar's getting the woodwork from Valiant, so.
Okay.
And then can I search the other one then?
Yeah, we'll drag them both, Phil, and that's fine.
15 on the die, so it'll be 18 total.
Okay. Nothing is on this bugbear in the sense of value. They do have a chainmail. Both of them have chainmail shirts on. But this one doesn't have. And you wrote down the flask.
Okay. Light blue flask, liquid.
All right. And as Thorn and Dar are drinking in the other room,
Representation.
all of a sudden from underneath, from the ground,
Oh, great.
flies up this red like worm, comes flying up and tries to bite Dar with it has sharp teeth, and then flickers in the air, and then tries to hit him with its tail. But both things seem to miss, and then the thing turns off and is going right back into the hole. I'm going to give Dar an attack of opportunity on this thing as it seems to go back towards the tree.
Would he have a weapon out, do you think?
He has his axe.
I had my axe. So my axe is almost always in my offhand unless there's something that I need.
Is that always in your offhand?
It looks like your sister just jumped out of this hole. Oh. 12 plus 5 is 17.
That's gonna hit.
Wait, who's mama? Yours?
12 points of damage.
Alright, and then
Any chance I could put my foot over the hole so it can't go back down in it?
No, have you ever done that before?
no, you're not gonna be able to do that.
I did it last Saturday.
Oh my god.
Alright, so it seems to falter right to the ground, but as you hit it, your axe heated up so hot that your fingers and your hands burn. You have to drop your axe, and you take 6 points of damage as your hands are like just burning in pain right now.
Did the wooden haft happen to burn up then with all that?
No, it doesn't seem to burn. It's charred. Your axe handle now is all charred. But it was but your hands are just burnt. Both hands are burnt as you hit this, and it falters on the ground and kind of shrivels up into this red worm. It's probably about a foot long and probably about an inch in diameter.
Don't touch that thing.
It seems to have sharp teeth on it and a sharp tail.
If it burns, you should get it checked out. That's what the doc says.
I just watched this Japanese animation.
Your sister over here.
I think you need to go check out on Dar over there. His pee hurts.
All right, so we.
So what do you guys do? So.
Well, no.
They can do it anymore.
Alright, so Zazriel's still close to
I've got my ugly sister and it burns. That's it.
Alright.
Does it look so it's dead, basically?
I would say you might not even known this happened. It was so quick, other than now Dar yelling and probably and in pain, and he's looking down at his axe on the ground because you guys are picking up the bugbear over there.
We'll just continue. We assume they're
I'll just continue then.
screaming.
Okay, so Sasku and Erebus are picking up the bugbear, and taking it to the other room.
When we put it in the room, I'm like, 1, 2, 3, toss!
What is Thorn and Dar gonna do now?
That hurt.
Yeah, let's kill this thing. What the hell?
I think it's dead, but I'm not swinging my axe at it anymore. Look what it did to my
It's all good. We'll slay this thing. Come on now.
You'd have thought I'd have stuck my axe handle into that elf lady or something. The way it burned the haft.
Oh, too soon.
All right. You guys are looking over at this shriveled up, bone-like worm. It's red color. So, Valley, what are you doing?
Valiant's more interested in just kind of looking around. He still hasn't seen invisibility up, so he's just kind of oddly checking the corners to make sure nothing's being missed.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, nothing's invisible, nothing like that. Make a perception check for me.
Hey, Wizard, anybody know what you or anybody else know what this thing looks like? Or what it is? I should say, this worm thing.
Do you have a body you're showing us, or what do you just?
Wow, okay, Bill, I gotta find.
Everybody want to come take a look at this thing and tell us what it is? Maybe see if there are any others of these things. This thing damn near took off my axe all by itself when I hit it.
Oh, by the way, what the hell am I doing? I look over to my dwarven drunken buddy and go, and do a healing word on him.
Okay.
I was going to say, when you went, I was a little worried for a second there.
All right, so go ahead. Healing word.
5 points.
5 points.
Right, so I'm at -1. Cool. Oh, thank you. That hurt.
You owe me a dwarven ale.
As soon as we get to town, I'll get you one.
All right.
Just don't go adventuring off the goblins again.
Everything okay back there?
All right, so what does Elle do during all this?
So how far does this hallway to the north go?
So it's just it's just down the hall here about this section's probably about 30 feet, 40 feet down.
And then
the north door.
A door? Okay.
Yeah, it's just
so
a door.
She'll go to the door. She'll listen.
Okay. All right, so go ahead, Elle. Make a perception check.
Okay. 11.
All right, yeah. So you don't hear anything.
Canonical?
No, you were taking bugbears.
Yes.
All right. No, that's gonna take a couple rounds.
You break the group apart.
Okay, you just try to open the door. You open the door. All right. So Zazriel just opens the door.
Okay.
Boom. Boom.
Patience, Billy. Patience. Come on. It's been 12 seconds.
So, this year, is empty. Once again, it seems to be one of these octagon rooms, with plants growing all over the place. It's illuminating. However, there is a door on the southwest wall. Right when you come in, there's a door literally right next to you on the wall right there.
No one else in there.
Go ahead.
Investigation.
Perception.
You suck.
9.
As far as you can tell, there's no one else.
Sounds good.
Okay, so you enter into the room. Nothing happens. Okay.
I'll investigate the door.
All right. Go ahead.
Do I get to say anything?
No, you're moving bodies.
I'm on the second one by now.
Calm down.
14.
14. You don't think this door is locked. You're not sure about trapped.
That seems to be the general thing these days.
Alright, so you guys hear Zazriel say, "Come on down," which probably means come on up. But depends on what you look at. Alright, so Dar and Thorn, you help out Sasku and Erebus grab this last bugbear and get him in the other room.
Not until I find out why.
Well, honestly, Dar wants to take a little closer look at that hole where that thing came out of and kind of dig around here a little and see if there's anything else. I mean, putting 2 and 2 together, I would think that since this thing could charm my axe like that it probably...
Fair enough. I think that's...
Alright, make a perception check, Dar.
Got it. Oh, the new gold dice. Oh, that's bullshit.
Oh, 22.
Okay, so you find this within the dirt, underneath the dirt and these burnt branches. You find this small 1 diameter hole that leads to underground, and it seems very smooth on both sides of this in this hole, like however it came through. Because you're a dwarf. I mean, you know that. I mean, there's creatures like purple worms and stuff that can do, and so maybe this worm thing, whatever it is, basically came right through this floor.
Can I see anything down there within the 60 feet of my dark vision range?
No. It's just dark.
Okay. And that would does this hole look any similar to those other holes that we saw that were in that other area?
I don't think you saw them. I think Erebus came back and said what they were, and then you guys moved on from there.
Oh, okay. But does it sound similar?
It sounds similar, yes.
I'm going to try to put my hand down close to the body of this thing without touching it just to see. Does it seem like it's still hot?
No.
Okay.
Is there a body?
Then I'm going to pick this thing up by the tail and bring it out to Erebus and say, "This seems to be what's in all those little holes you were talking about before. I just killed this one, but it burned the hell out of me and it charged the haft of my axe. I think it's the reason that room was burned up too."
Okay.
So it seems it's like a foot long. It's shriveled up now, and it's red in color. Reddish color. It has a very sharp tail, so he's almost like a fish. Like I'm trying to think of what, like maybe like a bullhead fin, where it's just super sharp, and then it has two beady eyes that seem now to be burned out, like they're blackish eyes, and has these sharp, brownish, yellowish teeth. Yeah, but you are not sure what this is.
I don't know what it is. Okay.
No.
I'll shrug and then I'll point to the north door.
Make a knowledge nature check. I want you to do this, at least because of who you are. Like I said, the two that have the most anything is the Dar Erebus here. But Dar doesn't know what the hell it is.
Only a 15.
Yeah. Once again, you just know. I mean, you've heard of worms like this, but you just don't. You've never seen one of these yourself.
Right.
But it's got to be some sort of burrowing type of worm.
All right. So I'll say fireworm. Let's go.
Yeah. That's probably your best thing. It's like a fireworm.
Shit. Speaking of burrowing worms.
So he shrugged when he shrugged his shoulders and looked over at the north door. I shrugged my shoulders and tossed the worm over at the front door, or at the north door. Now I'll turn around and go back and get my axe.
All right. So grab your axe. Does everybody head on up to where Zazriel and Al is at then?
And me.
After you've moved the other bugbear, Erebus and Saskia.
Oh yeah, I know.
We'll close the door to the worm room.
Okay.
Does my axe still look usable?
Yeah, it's still usable. It's just really Gladys is really charred.
Okay.
It's usable right now.
Alright.
Wait till you crit or fumble.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know.
One of those two things happen. You break your axe on to his head. It's gonna probably be bad for Gladys.
Aww.
We need to fix Gladys.
Yes. Gladys is gonna need to be fixed.
Is that gonna?
She's now known as Status.
Charge forward.
Alright, so group heads on up towards where Zazriel and El are, and Zazriel's in this room. Once again, it's another plant-filled room. Okay. Alright. Once I see them drop off the bugbear body and Erebus comes out of the fire room.
And I'm like the fastest there, though.
It's not a race, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to find some people and not get killed.
Yeah.
And we do know that there's a dragon somewhere down here, as well as a wizard. So let's not make lots of noise, shall we?
I'm not going to promise that.
All right, so I think Zaz decided to jump ahead of us again.
So you go up, you're heading up there. So you see it's a 5-foot hallway, it goes about 20 feet, and it seems to open up into a larger chamber. You can see probably the other side of the wall. 10, 20, 30. Yeah, so you see the other side. It opens up to a larger chamber, but you figure the room's about 30 feet in width. But you can't see the whole room unless you start walking down the hallway.
Oh, wait till they get here to walk further.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, Erebus and the rest of the group catches up. Zazriel's standing in front of a door that's open, heading down this hallway south for about 20 feet, and it seems to open up into a larger chamber.
I just figured they wouldn't trap their doors that they frequently go through.
Mm-hmm.
But you can carry on Erebus now.
Okay, great. So I will go into stealth mode and sneak down the hallway.
Okay, perfect.
24 for stealth.
Alright, perfect.
That's very good. Oh, good. He's getting something. Oh, no.
Oh, great, he's getting something. Oh my god, watch out.
Looking at the monster manual.
The copper dragon actually comes for us.
Wandering monster. Natural
Alright.
20.
Alright, so Calm it down.
They're all out of control, man.
Yeah, I know. It just seems to be one of those weird days today.
It's in the Minneapolis water.
Something's going on.
It's because
God, I'm not drinking water.
All right. So in this room here, it's once again along the walls. Line the walls here are dragon carved pictures along the walls, and then even in the ceiling here. As you come through into this area, though, this larger chamber, there's a lot of broken and crumbled stones, leaving this whole floor with debris of stones. A huge marble statue of a rearing dragon stands in the curve of the western wall. I can actually put this out on a map here.
That would be great. Once again, map courtesy of Mike.
Yes, thanks, Mike.
Schley?
Schley.
Very good, Schley.
Yep. Hey, check him out on Kickstarter. He's doing something really cool right now for his own little D&D adventure. Hey, Mike, if you're watching, hey, do Forge of Fury. The other one's horrible. So you see this huge marble statue of the dragon here in this the curve here on this western wall. The eye sockets of this dragon are empty, but it seems behind where the sockets were, there still seems to be a red glow that seems to linger behind of these sockets, providing this reddish light throughout the chamber. The radiance casts an inky shadow behind the statue's wide wings. 5-foot diameter circular tile of dark stone is set on the floor in front of the dragon statue. Ruins are carved around the circular tiles in its inner edge. And that is what you see.
No. A door to the right there?
Yes, so there is a door to your right. That's right there.
Okay.
Nothing else, though.
Okay, and then just as a reminder, the group is down a hallway, so they're like 60 feet away or something?
Oh, no, they're just back about 25 feet or so from you at the doorway.
Okay, so I'm going to check the spot right in front of me for traps, I guess.
Okay, go ahead and make a roll.
All right, that's 13.
Yeah, you're not sure. Erebus is not on point today.
No, terrible rolls for every search, that's for sure. Luckily hitting a little better, but so Bilbo, I actually remember some of this, so why don't you have someone else make a decision here?
Okay.
Go make an investigation roll.
Alright, so you're gonna head on down the hall.
I'm gonna can I go into stealth just to give me advantage on my attack?
That doesn't give you an advantage.
Well, if I attack when I'm in stealth.
Okay. So yeah, you don't think there's any traps here on the floor, just you kind of coming in. However, you think behind the statue, you think there might be a loose stone, like a piece of the stonework just seems to be a little off. When you're peering in there to the right of the statue's wing there.
You guys want to hold this?
I'll do it.
No,
Wait,
Seth.
Whoa.
What? Guys, you're behind him. You're behind him.
I would like to
right now have
inspiration.
I say to Zazra, I'll pull.
And I say no.
Yeah, and I'm.
No, the loose rocks over here, you can just notice it.
I say I will pull it.
Yep, and we say no.
No,
And I
please
say
don't.
yes.
What's going on up there?
It's just dark. Sorry, let me go back to the floor here. It's a dark stone set in the floor in front of the dragon statue. Ruins seem to be carved around this.
I'm gonna message to Valiant that there's some ruins that he should check out.
I'll gladly check them out. Just get the dim skulls out of the way. I don't want to be blown up or something. They're so impatient. Time needs to be taken slowly.
Thank you. I totally agree.
I'm beginning to really like you a lot.
Gotta slow it down.
And Valiant, I would love
She
to.
likes to be taken slowly.
I don't like killing goblins for days. Thorn, what did you say? I'm sorry.
Oh no, I would love to inspire Valiant.
Okay.
Because you're the inspiration.
I want to pull that rock.
I think it was
No one's letting you in the room. Jeez.
I'm not getting in.
I'm in the room.
Gar wants to come up and see what's going on, Bill.
Are you gonna try to fight your way past Erebus?
Oh yeah.
Alright, I need you both to make grappling checks. He's trying to get by you, Erebus.
Strength?
Yep, strength. Athletics. We're not
Okay.
athletics.
Luckily, Erebus has Dex.
No, it's athletics here.
Ooh, 16 total.
I slip on the floor. He can get right past me.
Like,
Don't. Alright, so I need you to make
I knew something was gonna happen.
investigation check to see if you even see
Investigation?
this loose stone.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know what's there, man.
But you said it.
He said it, but you don't know where it was. He sees it. He says there's a loose stone, but he didn't say where it was.
Nobody's
12
Hey,
total?
Bill, if Sasko pushing into the room like that, Valiant wants to step out.
Investigation. Alright, so I'm sorry, Valiant, what do you do? Sorry, I had to calm down and sass.
If they come pushing into the room like that, Valiant wants to step out of the room.
Alright. Yeah, so I didn't quite have you yet. Yeah, so you step on out. Saskin steps in there, is looking, but doesn't know
Get out of here, you stupid monk.
what he's looking for. He can't find it.
You're the most impatient monk I've known.
I'm just leaning against the wall, waiting for the
Okay,
mass chaos to end.
Gar's gonna walk up to Valiant and say, "What's going on?"
Alright, so
I don't know. They're trying. There's a room with a marble statue, and I don't know. They're eager. They're young. You know, it's 18.
Zazriel.
that's kind of the order here.
Zazriel.
Alright, that's probably good enough.
Zazriel.
Patient enough. Sorry, I have to step on camera for a second because I haven't
Zazriel.
figured this out yet.
Oh, great.
I don't think she knows her name.
Billy.
Hey,
Yeah.
Zazriel.
What's up?
Do you want me to pull the rock with the mage hand?
I mean, if you like to, I don't care.
If I hear this, I'm gonna say,
Why are we pulling any rock? No one should pull a fucking rock right now.
What if there's stuff inside that we want?
Get out.
Gar's gonna say, before anybody pulls anything and causes an avalanche, perhaps you might let the dwarf take a look at the stonework and just look at it and see if it's safe.
Just wait your turn. We have someone who is quite adept as a scholar, and we have writing in Draconic that has been mentioned.
Yeah, the impatient monk just needs to get out of the room and stop trying to find this rock and let the scholar in here and see what's said on the dragon.
Sasku says, I'm fine if you pull the rock out. Now, if you pull out the rock, I'm just gonna stay away from that black spot. Bye.
You're not pulling any rock out until we say it's time for you to pull something. Please leave the room, even though even though we have someone who's using words that don't need to be said,
Obi loser Kenobi.
just let the man work.
I'd like to throw an inspiration at Al as well.
Oh,
All right.
you mean Valian? You're going to inspire Valian or myself?
You.
Oh, well, thank you. I'll
Oh,
try to
Valiant
help.
already has one.
Excellent.
So Valiant and
Feeling inspired.
Huh?
So I never get surprised, just
You're not getting surprised.
No,
because
I'm buying.
three times lady.
Yeah, you are. You're surprised. All right. So you guys are debating about this. This shadowy form comes from behind the dragon wings and strikes down on Sasku here.
That's what you get.
What is he using?
So
What did he use?
he has no weapons.
So he's using his fist?
It's this shadow just comes on top of you, but it misses. It's a shadowy figure, just blackness comes around
This ain't a monk. I thought it'd be a monk and this would be a fun fight. And then
Where did you get the idea of monk down here?
I want new initiative roll.
Did you? What do you get? 10? On the die?
Did you roll your initiative?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. All right. So anybody above a 20?
Whoa.
We're all supposed to roll initiative?
Yes. Roll initiative, everybody.
16 on the die. What is it? Which one?
Okay. 16 to 19.
18.
So Sasku is
Same thing as my last time.
Thorn, what did you say?
18.
I'm faster though.
Dude, calm down.
I'm cheater.
Hey, calm down.
I'm like,
Who fed
All
the
right.
kid all the
Anybody
sugar?
else? 16 to 20.
12.
All right. So
Sorry,
Sasku is a 12. Anybody above a 12?
15.
15
For L.
for L. Perfect. 11 to 15. I think that's it, right? So then 6 to 10.
I'm a 10.
10 is Erebus. All right, Dar, what are you?
3.
And Valley, what are you?
He's gone. He had to leave.
Oh, you had to leave. Okay.
He just messaged us.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right.
So if I step out of this room, I'll pull the rock.
really? That's what you're thinking about right
All right. With that, Sasku, you are up.
I'm stabbing
This
this
thing up.
now? I'm like, is 18 gonna hit?
18 is going to hit.
For 10 points of damage. Then I want it. Fist. Is an 11 gonna hit this thing?
No.
Okay. Second fist. No, I'm using the key point on this because I'm just.
Your last key point, right?
No, I have another key point because I'm level 4.
All right.
Ooh, yes. So 20 is gonna hit.
Yes.
20 total's gonna hit for 6 points of damage. So then I'm like, what is this thing? And I crack it with my fist. And now can I make a quick perception to see what does this look like?
Well, you don't need a perception. It's just this shadowy figure on you.
I was gonna see if I could see
You have Arcana, Knowledge Arcana.
Probably not.
So you don't know what it is. Thorn, you are up.
Yep. God dang it. Let's see, for the crying of the goats.
So you're down the hallway.
I move into range. Can I get into range of wherever this thing is?
Yeah.
Or door? And then I'll cast this spell called Fairy Fire.
Okay.
But you gotta remember, he ran calling Fairy Fire. I mean, that's like a John Michael Murphy song.
All right.
Right?
I love it.
Okay.
I have no idea.
And it makes it save.
YouTube it. That's bullshit.
Yeah,
Okay.
18 on the die.
I done.
L, you are up.
Okay. Elle will move in if she can get into the room.
Yeah, you can get in here.
Okay. And she will
Take a side to pull that rock.
she's gonna
Stupid rock.
Pull the shit out of that rock.
Shadow.
all right, she's right there. She can get to the door.
Yeah, you can get inside the room.
All right, she's gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
So, and I believe I can use the inspiration on the attack roll, correct? If I need to.
Yeah.
I'll see if I need to. Oh, I don't need to. It's a 19 on the die.
Nice.
So, I need some more D6 here. 3 and 4. All right, not the greatest. 8 points of radiant damage. So if it's
Very nice.
if it's a type of undead, it may take extra from that.
Oh yeah. It shrieks in pain as you hit it.
And the next person to attack it has advantage.
All right, cool.
Don't waste it with your weak.
Do I have a
Still
sense?
up, but it definitely you heard it bad. It shrieks.
So
Kind of quickly glances over at you.
with a religion check, though,
Oh yeah, you can make a religion check on this.
it's a 19 total.
It's a shadow.
Okay. So this is a shadow, gentlemen. This is not messing around. Take it down as fast as you can.
That's not a useful comment.
Zazriel, you are up.
Alright. Put a mark on it.
Magic is going to be the most useful.
What is this?
22.
That hits.
Or 8 points of damage.
Still up.
You had advantage because of the guiding bolt.
Done?
I probably should have rolled for just crit.
Nope.
Okay. Erebus, you are up.
All right. So with him saying shadow, does that mean anything to me? Since it doesn't mean anything to most of us.
Do you have Arcana, Knowledge Arcana?
I'm not skilled in it. If that's what you mean, no.
I mean, you would all you kind of would know is the shadows. They have the ability to drain strength. You would know. You probably know that.
Okay.
But that's probably, and they're very stealthy. They're very they're stealth. They're very fast moving. And they don't like sunlight.
And any me neither. Any sense that the things that have been hitting it have been hurting it, like Saskia?
Yeah, definitely. Seems like they seem to be doing some damage to it. Really else, they really pissed it off.
All right. I'll move in and swing twice, I guess.
All right, perfect.
All right, I'll try to do this. Yeah. Yeah, I can get next to it.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Those are 2 big fat misses.
All right, Dar, you are up. You're on mute, dog.
Yep, not anymore. There we go. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. I can't even get into the room.
You can get into the room, but you're not going to be able to get to it.
Well, move me up. Actually, if I can't... Move me up. Yeah, just move me up my whatever will get me into the room then.
Yeah, you get about 5 feet away from it, or about 10 feet away from it.
Yep, and when I get into the room, instead of focusing on that thing, I wanted to do a stone cutting check to see what I can tell about this place. I'm gonna take the rest of my action after I move and look around and kind of study everything and just see what kind of a thing we're in, because sometimes these places will tell us more about the creatures that are in them just from looking at what's around.
Okay.
So. And stone cutting is basically a knowledge history check with double my stuff, and I rolled an 18 on the die, so that would give me a 22 for that stone cutting check.
Okay. Yeah. So you're gonna know. I mean, this. The Citadel itself was probably made by dwarves. Maybe 1,000 years ago, a long time ago. However, like this dragon statue is not dwarven made. Probably made by humans. It's very nice, but it's not part of the original stonework. Like, so somebody probably brought in the stone and built it in here in this room. But it wasn't part of actually this fortress. And you think the statue's probably itself maybe 300 or 400 years old.
Okay.
Alright, with that, Saxon, you're up. It's a new round.
Yep. Oh, did he attack anybody?
Oh, thank you. He's supposed to attack. Thank you. Yes, he's supposed to attack.
And you need to switch
Erebus.
Erebus and L around.
I know who is who. It doesn't really matter, buddy. Alright, so it's gonna come down on you again.
Me?
Yes, you.
I have to come out me.
Because you're the one that stepped so far into the room.
And it hits you this time. And you are going to take 7 points of necrotic damage.
I'm like, well, as a player, it's like, but my character's like, yeah, bring it.
And your strength is reduced by 3 points.
So my strength bonus?
Ouch.
Oh, that does nothing. I'm all dex.
Alright, so make sure you note down your character right now. -3 on strength. And you're up, Saskia.
Oh yeah. And this, hopefully I can kill it. You're so lucky I'm not flamethrower right now because I rolled a 19 on the die.
So you hit.
Yeah, you're so lucky I'm not flamethrower right now. 10 points. Okay, first fist, miss. Then you're gonna use the second fist.
The last key point?
Yeah, miss. Okay, I'm out of key points.
Alright, but as you hit it with your sword, it just seems to dissipate into the air.
Have fun in the dark world, I say in Abyssal.
Alright. So, you're out of rounds.
Didn't drop.
I'll do this. How do you want to do this, guys? Thorn, what are you doing?
You know, it's rather interesting.
No,
what are you doing?
the shadow's gone?
Yeah, it seems that Sasky strikes it down with his sword. It seems to dissipate into the air.
As you hear this foul tone.
Nice.
You know, this chamber is rather interesting.
Oh, let's see. I got 2 inspirations left. I give one to Erebus. Because you are so beautiful. Can't you see? Anyway, there it is. And then I have another drink with Dark.
Zazriel wanted to know what Dargis said.
I said this room is rather interesting to the fact that this citadel seems to have been made about 1,000 years ago by the dwarves. But that statue was somehow brought in here and chiseled or crafted by some other hands, possibly human. I'm not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure it might be. Probably about 300-400 years ago. So it's not a part of the original makeup of this citadel. I wish I knew more of the history.
Was the rest of the citadel made by dwarves?
Yes, the citadel itself was made by dwarves over 1,000 years ago. You can tell by these markings over here on the wall, these little etch markings. They were made by ancient dwarven tools.
I believe you.
But that statue there, that's only about 300-400 years old, and it was made by something other than a dwarf, probably a human. Good quality and all, but it's made by humans, not dwarves, so it's not quite up to snuff, in my opinion.
That's incredibly interesting. It was made by a dragon cult that inhabited this citadel for quite a while, and the runes at the base are in Draconic. So let's find out what they say, maybe.
Can we still have Valian make a roll for us, Bill?
He's going to be able to read it. And so he reads it, and it's going to say, let the sorceress power illuminate my spirit. And once he says that, a puff of spectral flame envelops him, just covers him, and he's going to actually have, and since he's off, we'll tell him, but he's going to have an advantage on charisma checks here for the next 24 hours.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Excellent.
You're a sexy motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. He'll be extra sexy.
When will the -3 strength buff me?
Alright. So what else are you guys doing here? As I said, there's another door, there's that loose stone that you see.
I'll look at Zazriel and wait for his lead here.
Let's go to the door.
Oh, I don't go for treasure.
Alright, so Thorn and I will check.
Alright, go ahead and make a roll.
Finally, 21.
Alright, so this door is not locked, it's not trapped.
We'll arrange everybody against the wall, and I'll open it with Mage Hand.
Okay. So you open this room here, and in here are just leaning and falling stone bookshelves that just fill this about 25 by 25 foot chamber here. However, there seems to be a clear path that connects to a wooden door opposite of the wall here. In here, there's torn and burned pages of books, bindings, and scrolls, just all disoriented piles of, it looks just like trash, like books and everything's just been either burnt or torn apart here.
Alright, so I'm gonna see if Valian and Elle want to check out the books.
Alright, yeah. So why don't you give me a perception check here on this?
Is there any goblin porn?
16.
Okay, yeah, so you'll actually be able to uncover, you find between the two of you, you guys are going to find a couple things that are useful. You're going to find a scroll with Scorching Ray on it. Another scroll with Melf's Acid Arrow. And as a tome of dragon lore, but it's written in Draconic.
Okay.
And that book, just so you can put this down, Saskia, you should be writing this stuff down, Saskia. You're the treasure keeper.
Yeah, but I'm not the scroll and tome keeper.
Yeah, it's just to keep, you're supposed to track this stuff.
So, I didn't keep track of the
scroll
scroll.
of Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Green belt. Good stuff.
Scroll of Melf's Acid Arrow. And a tome of dragon lore worth 150 gold.
Can Balian tell us what that book is about, roughly?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna go into great he's gonna just briefly look at it, because it's all in Draconic, so it'll take some time to read, and I'm sure he's gonna want to read this, but it's all about all the different dragons, so this is gonna be helpful, of course, later on, you know, if you run into some dragons, he'll have some good chances to know a lot more about the dragons you guys may face in Dungeons and Dragons.
Of course, because when there's dungeons,
So,
there's
yeah, so it's basically a book on all the different dragons.
How long does it take them to find that stuff?
It's probably gonna take a couple of, it's probably gonna take them a couple minutes. They'll probably find one. And then they're like, okay, we need to search this out. So it'll take a couple minutes. It'll definitely give you enough chance to look the other door and stuff like that. Search that.
Yeah, I'll search that for traps quick with Thorn's help. That's a 17.
Yeah, so this door also is not locked or trapped.
All right, and then I'm going to do a message to Zazriel. You want to pull that rock yet?
Yeah, we can do that. Sure, yeah.
I'll be ready to enter the room.
All right, so you're gonna go back and pull the rock there.
So we're gonna move everyone into that room with the pillars and such, or with the bookcase. Sorry.
Okay.
And then I'll use Mage Hand to pull the rock.
I'm gonna stand like little 10 feet away.
All right. So I pull the rock out, and then the rock, of course, probably hit the ground.
Well, it depends how heavy it is, but if it's too heavy, I will let it drop, obviously. If not, I'll let it down gently. I don't want to make any noise.
What's the weight? What's the weight on Mage Hand?
Ooh, asking a hard question. One sec.
Yeah.
Doesn't say right there. What? Hold on, I gotta open the real book. How can 10 pounds right there in front of me. 10 pounds.
Okay, it's gonna be able to hold it then. Okay. So if you guys then go take a look in there, there is, you write this down, 34 gold pieces. So 34 gold pieces.
Yep, adding that to my gold. Okay, this pencil's broken. I need a new pencil.
I got it up right in the go ahead.
And then there's also 2 flasks of alchemist fire.
Ooh. Come in.
Cool.
What the hell out of that?
We should distribute the. I guess I don't know who's got them, but they should not be just vaguely.
The alchemist fire?
Catalog.
I can take one.
And the Mel's acid arrow, if nobody objects.
And they don't know about my light blue flask of liquid.
Probably have to wait to ask
Oh,
Elaine.
yeah. I would
yes.
ask about Valian, since Valian may
Yeah.
not have that spell.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
But yes, those are both very useful.
Who's taking the other flask of Alchemist?
Me.
So Thorn takes one and Zazriel takes one.
Perfect.
All right. So mark that on your guys'.
So should I raise it from on?
Yes. So just so you know, you can throw them up to 20 feet for a ranged attack. And then it's a D4 of fire damage at the start of each of its turns. Creature can end this damage with a DC 10 Dex check.
Take an action to do.
Okay, D6 or D4?
D4 fire damage at the start of each of its turns. Creature can end the damage with a DC 10 Dex check.
Understood. What are you eating?
Tasty animal.
Okay. Alright, so you guys do that. Erebus, you go to that other door then?
Yeah, we checked that already. I think, yeah, and we'll stand back against the wall as much as possible and open the door.
Alright. It's about a 10-foot wide hallway, and then it goes about 10 feet, and then it turns off with stairs going down. That go around the corner that seem to be going down.
All right, I'll go into stealth and sneak up to the edge of the stairs and look down.
Okay, so the stairs seem to be damp and crumbled somewhat as they descend sharply. They descend about 15 feet, and there is about an 8-foot stone corridor that passes, and then on the other side there is another set of stairs going up. Another set of stairs going up about 15 feet, and then a hallway seems to continue beyond that from what you can see from your vantage point where you're at.
Down a landing and then back up and then another 15 feet?
Yep.
So the landing at the base of the stairs goes nowhere?
Nope, doesn't go anywhere.
That is
like it's a hallway.
I'll message back to Dar. Come check out the stonework, please.
Alright, so Dar, you're gonna take a look at the stonework here.
Sure, I'll take a look and see if I know anything.
I mean, it seems, and you get this in the, in the air, it's just that this area doesn't seem well kept. The stairs are crumbling, but you don't think they're gonna falter walking down them.
Okay, so it looks safe enough.
It does look safe enough. It
All right. Well, it looks like it's safe enough to walk on.
What?
I said it looks safe enough to walk on. It doesn't look like there's any problems with it.
Great, that's not my question. Why does it go down and back up? And is there something that happens at the base?
Not that you can tell.
Rock.
I can't tell from here. I have to go down and take a look.
Yeah, we'll both go down. I'll go down with you. We'll look for something.
Okay.
We want to look and see why it drops down. Is it just going under something, or is there a door? A door at the base?
You think it's probably you're not quite sure why. Other than it's probably however the Citadel was formed, and now it's broken in a lot of places. And who knows why this tunnel is underground the way it is.
All right, and we don't find any secret doors or any other exits from that landing?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
All right. Dar, are you gonna help me? All right.
Can I aid him?
Yes.
All right.
No problem.
We got 17.
Yeah, you don't think there's any secret doors down here.
All right. All right. We'll go. I'll stealth up to the top of the stairs then.
All right, so you go up to the other set of the stairs, or cross this little hallway, up the stairs, and then the hallway goes about 40 feet, and then seems to turn south.
All right, we'll move up, and I'll message back to Zazriel to pull the people forward.
Sounds good.
Okay. So you head on down the hallway here, and to where it turns off south, and probably throughout your whole dark vision, the hallway goes south. It's about an 8-foot wide hallway, and it goes as far. It continues past your dark vision.
Wow. All right, I'll stealth forward 60 feet.
Okay. So you go about 60 feet down, and now you see actually 2 doors on the eastern wall. One is probably probably about 60 feet from where you're at, and then the other one is probably another 30-40 feet along that east wall. So
And the corridor continues?
It seems, you think it ends probably about another 10 feet beyond the southernmost east door.
Okay, so I'll listen at the first door. I'll go up to it and listen for noise.
Okay, go ahead and make perception.
All right, that's pretty good. 22.
You do not hear anything.
All right, and I guess I'll message for Thorn to come up and help me look for traps.
Okay.
I rolled well. 23.
This door is locked, but you're pretty sure it's not trapped. What's up?
Okay.
Yeah, I know Grandma's here. Why do you have to come over here to try to stop, huh? Don't want to play anymore? Sorry for the interruption. The Captain Obvious had to make a comment on me.
So we'll back. I'm gonna back up. Well, let's see. Now I'm gonna be cautious here. These guys are like a freaking circus right now. I'm gonna back up 10 feet and use my mage hand. This is a trick, right? To use open lock.
Okay.
Which I believe is sleight of hand.
Yes.
All right. Here we go.
That as well, because I have it as well. So weird.
All right. I don't know if that's good. Is that good?
You're not going to be able to have advantage on this. All
right, no problem.
Using your mage hand.
Yep, I understand. All right, well, we'll try it this way first. If we have to, we'll get close. All right, well, that's kind of average. So 12.
No.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Let me use his inspiration die.
Okay.
All right.
Do you need my thieves pick?
What was that?
I don't need your thieves picks. I have thieves picks.
Okay.
What was that?
I'm sorry. That was a generous offer. Yeah, where were you keeping those again? In your butt cheek?
You got a big old rucksack.
In my rucksack, for God's sake. I'm not naked, for God's sake. You guys keep focusing on me naked, okay? I mean, I know I'm sexy, but hey.
There are things we can't unsee.
I kept this
Image is burned in our brain. We all are perpetually wondering how dwarves reproduce at all at this point.
Maybe wearing clothes in reality, but in our minds, we are horribly scarred by the visage.
All right, 16, Bilbo, with the advantage or with the help.
With the help. No, it does not unlock.
All right, so we'll go there together and do it the old-fashioned way.
Okay.
Thorn, you want to roll then, since I already did?
Thorn's gonna have to roll this one. At advantage.
That means. You don't want to know.
You rolled twice?
My largest roll was 9.
Alright, so you guys aren't figuring this one out.
You want me to try and take a look at this thing?
You're way back somewhere. You don't even know this is going on yet.
Oh, okay.
So
I didn't realize I was that far behind because Arab's is the one that called me up and
Alright, so Thorn, Erebus, what do you two do?
That's a good question. I'll move back into range of Elle, and I'll message her to come look at this door. I know she's got thieves' tools as well.
Okay.
So Elle will actually say to brain
Tar?
No.
Zazriel?
Sasko?
Shoot.
Erebus?
Valian.
Sasku?
Valian, who's with me in the room. Could you start a ritual and check for magic in this room and the next room? They're asking for me to help pick some locks. And so she's going to head down. I'll message you if anything interesting happens down there. So she'll head down.
And we'll try to help by telling her what doesn't work.
A difficult lock, huh?
Yeah. But I'm sorry, in this case, Elle, you're on your own. Erebus and Thorn have failed completely. They don't know what they're doing wrong. And so you're not going to be
She's going to
here.
Okay, and but she's going to say, so what's happening? It's just a tough lock?
Good luck. Don't forget your advantage die from Thorn if you still have it all.
Okay. All right. Trebella, we could probably use your help, although depending on what's on the outside of this door, it might be better not to get this unlocked, but we'll see. So she's going to cast guidance.
All right.
And let's see. First of all, nope. That is a 4 on the die, so we're not getting there no matter what we spend.
We're not getting through this story.
She's like, well,
That's fine. There's another door. We'll move to it.
All right. So you guys will move to that door. Do you want to make a perception check?
Let's do a little powwow, maybe.
No,
Do
I
have
roll.
other
I check for
other
trap.
door open?
No, I don't want to talk to them. It's like a circus back there. All right.
True. Although we haven't asked the dwarf anything. There's no stonework.
19.
All right.
It's a door, right?
So behind the door, you actually, you hear a little. So you definitely hear, probably, since you guys have done this enough, probably goblinoid voices behind this door.
Do I understand?
No, you're not gonna make that out. It's just you're just gonna hear some. You definitely figure out it's goblins behind the door.
Fair enough.
Trapped?
It is. That was I've given you a perception. So you go
Okay.
ahead and roll for.
22.
It is not locked and it is not trapped.
All right. I will whisper to Elle right next to me. Do you want
And
to
this is a perfect spot to stop for the evening. So this is exact perfect timing here, so we can end the session right on time. And next week, 7 p.m. Central Time, we will see what's behind this door. More goblins. Somebody's not going to like that. Somebody's girlfriend's going to be upset with that. Sorry. I thought you guys were done with goblins. There's some more.
She'll be sad. She'll be.
So please join us next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Hey, if you've made it this far enough watching us, please go ahead and hit the follow button here on Twitch. That helps. We're a small channel growing. And if you watch this, and I know there's plenty of people watching this out here on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Help us there too. Subscribe to our channel. Saturday, we'll be playing my homebrew campaign with the Grey Guardians, where desperate times is going to be desperate measures. It's going to be very interesting. I'm not quite sure on the time yet, but I'll put that out on my Twitter. Hearthron here, probably later tonight. I should know the time. We'll get that out there and to all my players. And with that, we'll sign out for the evening.
Remember, it's cool to be a geek. Pass it on. Chris, applesauce.
All right. Have a good evening, and hopefully we'll see you next week. And maybe the group won't be so crazy.
Crazy.